Hello and welcome to the Popcorn Junkies.
Hello! Popcorn Junkies here.
This junkie hasn't been here for a while, have you, Mum?
No, I haven't.
I mean, come
Things
on.
have been happening like that.
Nanu.
Nanu.
Nanny.
Nanny.
Nanu. This is my mother for anyone who's a movie fan and wondering what the hell's going on here. She's my mum, but she's also a fabulous aficionado on films. She's passionate about films. She loves films. She's got great opinions. She's a great reviewer. She's a great critic.
You trust me, don't you?
I trust her. You should trust her.
Which
We don't
is
always
amazing.
agree, which makes it even more interesting because I'm
Trust
sick of
my
those YouTube
opinions,
channels
though.
where people just say everything's great. And
Come on,
everything
let's get
isn't
on
great.
with it.
And she likes to move things on pretty sharpish.
Let's go.
Okay, so we're going to react to a teaser. And it's interesting, this one, because it's
The
direct.
teasers are so fast, aren't they?
Yeah, because this is directed by a man that we were talking about this week. In fact,
okay.
you brought him up. Michael Mann.
Oh, okay, because Heat was on the TV.
Heat. Now tell us about Heat, because Heat is one of those films that if you even vaguely suggest you're not on board with it,
Yeah.
people get really sort of like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, exactly. Well, rewatching it was sort of like, what was wrong with us all?
Oh, really?
It was nothing
that bad?
special.
That bad?
Al Pacino was overacting massively.
Right.
And, I mean, let's face it was known as the film where they both met, wasn't it? The two big stars, Pacino and De Niro, over a coffee table. That was a sort of big selling point.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
my big moment with Michael Mann was Manhunter. I mean, that was his. He did the film before Silence of the Lambs,
to see
didn't he?
that again. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I didn't realise, looking through his filmography, that he did Ali. I didn't realise, in which Will Smith played Muhammad Ali.
That is a good film.
Is it?
It was on TV again, and I
saw it years ago. I don't remember. I wasn't a big fan of Muhammad Ali.
It's good. It's good, and Will Smith is really good.
So unlike Heat, that stands the test of time.
Yeah, that does stand. In fact, it overstood the test of time.
How do you overstand the test of time? It accelerates past the test of time.
Yeah, because if somebody said to me, you might quite like, oh, never mind, anyway. Yeah,
No, but accelerating past the test of time is kind of appropriate because this film is Ferrari. That's what we're looking at.
Oh, okay.
This is the new film that's just landed. Well, it's just been shown or screened at the Venice Film Festival. I'm taking this off because I can't see you. And of course, no actors could turn up, but of course, it got a rapturous round of applause.
From who?
From the audience. Just
Who could turn up?
Who could turn up? I mean, lots of normal, ordinary civilians can turn up, but and reviewers and people like that, and directors, but none of the actors or writers necessarily. Okay, so this film stars Penelope Cruz, and it stars Adam Driver. There's already much chat about the idea that Penelope Cruz could well be in the running for an Oscar nomination here. She plays Enzo Ferrari's wife. Apparently she's very good in it. The initial reviews coming out of Venice have been mixed. Some of them say it's kind of very low-key and slow. Others have suggested it's operatic.
Oh, okay.
So slow and operatic.
In cars.
Yeah. Apparently, I think it focuses on. It focuses on a year in the life of the Italian race car magnate as his crumbling marriage to longtime wife Laura sort of takes place, and that will be Penelope Cruz. But yeah, apparently a lot of chatter of excitement. I tell you what, I was getting as soon as I saw this was being made, though, I got slightly worried because I thought Adam Driver, another major Italian brand. We've had House of Gucci.
Yeah.
I wasn't particularly sold on that film.
No.
Lady Gaga for me was the best thing in it.
Yeah, and me.
And what's your thing about Adam Driver? What do you think of him? Because my feeling about Adam Driver is that he's a bit samey.
Yeah, no, I would agree with that. It started off with great sort of
promise,
and I thought he was great in the first couple of things I saw, and then he started to just...
Marriage Story, that didn't do it for me.
No,
I know lots of people got excited about that.
One of the best
White
things I
Noise
liked
he did
in it.
recently,
White Noise is the one I'm thinking of.
Oh,
Dom DeLillo.
Is he good or bad in it?
He's okay, actually, but I just didn't like the film.
He's always okay.
Yeah.
That's my thing. He rarely sort of...
I liked him in that one with Ben Stiller where he plays one of the young couple.
That was brilliant, yeah. Okay, cars, exciting. You like cars?
I can do if they're... I've just seen a couple of films lately that I've thought have been very well...
Yeah, you saw Gran Turismo.
I did.
Cars don't do it for me.
No, I know.
I don't get excited about them.
I
I want an emotional aspect. But given that this is about a year in his life and his relationship, given that they're saying it's melodramatic, given that there's chatter that Penelope Cruz could be up for an Oscar, I think that says it could be promising.
Yeah, I agree.
Should we do it?
It's going to be fast, isn't it?
Wow, look at him there.
Is that him?
Yeah. Wow, doesn't he look different?
He's good.
I like Shailene Woodley. me.
And me.
I thought that looked really, really, really good.
Exciting. Yeah, I did.
I thought a really clever move in the whole thing was, having said that it would take an emotional contingent to a film about cars for me to get engaged.
Yeah.
What I thought was amazing about that from a driving perspective was the whole trailer built and lessened the drama based on the clutch and accelerator control sound.
Well, blow me down. I didn't notice that.
But if you think back to it was like moving through the gears of narrative.
Now you say that, I can see that.
And that is clever. That is really clever.
That's why I feel exhausted now.
I mean, as you said, we're going to go for... So, Penelope Cruz giving you some sensational imagery there.
I'm really interested in it. It got me. I liked it a lot. I do think I'm going to have the same querulous feelings about him himself, though, as I did before. He's a bit one note. And I mean, okay, it's two. You can't say from that because he's only being one note in that.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
He's poker-faced, isn't he?
So poker-faced.
He's so poker-faced. I mean...
And that's partly his face. But which isn't his fault either. But
no.
He could do something different with his face.
I know what you mean, but I think what they did, which was very clever there, was regardless of what was going on, because they'd asked you not to even listen to any words.
No, that's true.
You could really superimpose the stress, the emotion, the drama, and you could read so much into just that quite inexpressive. Almost sort of sculptural
stony face, and then the one.
But I mean, seeing obviously the death of his son in there, the footage. I like the way it was shot. I love the nighttime shot of the cars. It looked kind of naturalistic. It looked energized.
Yeah.
It looked emotional, and then just that one line at the end there. I thought I'm surprised by that. I was expecting to really not like it, and I think really, really clever to kind of use the sound of a car and driving as a sound device to build and loosen drama. What do you think, guys? You excited about that? I'll tell you what, and one other thing that I'm thinking about, which is a bigger kind of question. Interesting, isn't it? He's obviously gone to some kind of wig prosthetic place to look like Ferrari with his hair and everything, which just flags up again, doesn't it, the debate around the extent to which actors should or shouldn't try and so look like the person they're needing to look like. I think that's different to whether the wigs work.
Which they never do.
There's a bigger question mark about how much do we ask of them as viewers to really look like the person, or do we prefer them to feel like the person?
Right, okay, that is a big question.
And I wonder, going back to your thing about Adam Driver, is that he looks it.
Yeah.
And that trailer made us feel it.
Yes.
But will he when we get to it?
Good question. We don't know. He's just got grey hair. That's all I know.
Put your foot on the gas, man.